I how dare it drop itself? I'm trying to go live and this shit trying to break itself already. Fucking bonkers, man. Day. Good. There you go. Maybe it'll work. My eyes look pretty good today. Nice and bright. This eyeball, I need eye drops because this eyeball be hurting me, man. No, but I'm stuck on this highway for a while. 51 miles. It's crazy. It's also getting warmer out. I think that the closer I go west, the more warmer it's getting. I swear to God. It's like it says it's only 44, but I feel like I'm fucking on fire. Like I feel myself going on fire. Also, I just thought of the Skillet lyrics. I'm feeling invincible. I'm feeling invincible. The reason why my caption says hello from the past because my time zone is CST. So shout out to anybody that's in CST. Um, I am in that CST time zone. Woo-hoo. My first time. I've never been in states that's CST. This is my first time in a CST time zone state. And then I'm gonna be actually like uh 74 miles. Ooh, should I try to go to the bathroom now? Mm, I should attempt to. I do think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm good. Um, but you never know, I guess. But no, the farthest I've gotten to the CST, I just crossed into Wisconsin. Woo! Hey, Wisconsin. Um, time. Oh, I should take a picture. I didn't. I didn't miss anything. Yeah. Okay. I had to take a picture of it saying that I crossed into Wisconsin. Um, but no, like I've never the furthest I've gone is Indiana. So I was like right there, but not there enough. Like, but then when I started driving yesterday through Indiana, like I wasn't even near Illinois yet, and my clocks literally switched an hour behind. And I didn't know that. I didn't know, like, I guess, like, maybe certain parts of Indiana is technically CST because when I got to a certain point of Indiana, it switched to CST time zone. Because when I looked at, because when I was at one part of Indiana, it was 12:30, and I was like, oh yeah, it's lunchtime, cool, cool, cool. And then I keep driving, and I look at the clocks again, and it said 11:30. I was like, wait, it was just 12. And I was like, huh. I didn't know that. I guess some parts of Indiana is considered CST. I guess there's like a border maybe of some sort because my phone switched over. Unless it does it early before you get to the state. I don't I don't know how different time zones works. Like I don't know if there's like some like force that the phone does. Hello. Like I don't know if there's like some like invisible borders that tell you, "Oh, hey, you're about to cross into that time zone. Let's switch over now." Or if it's just like it does it before you get into that time zone, so you're already adjusted to that time zone. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Like because I would say I was like more than only I was past the halfway point. I was up north Indiana because I was like driving along the top of Indiana, but I was like I still had like a while, like a good hour or two before I even got into Illinois and it changed over and then I got into Illinois and now I'm in Wisconsin, but I went to Illinois and I was just, you would think an hour doesn't do a difference, but it really does. Cause then I had an extra hour of daylight to use. And then when I stopped for the day, I'm already used to stopping at 6, 7 o'clock at night, but it's only 4 or 5 o'clock here. And I was just so thrown off because I'm used to being an EST time zone. So being an hour difference is so weird to me. Like, obviously, I've been to different like time zones. I've been to like Arizona. So I stayed in Arizona for like a week or two, and I was, that was PST time zone. So that's 2 hours behind from EST. Oh, it doesn't change time? So maybe it's just like maybe the phone and my clocks and everything just does it automatically just because I'm getting closer to Illinois. Because even my time clock went back an hour. So I guess that's just something that technology does where you're doing it. Who am I talking to? You guys? Oh, yeah. Isn't that what live streams are? Where I'm talking to the audience. I have not in all of I think that's more of a West Coast thing. Swear to God, like going towards like California and stuff like that, like over that way, West Coast, because I have not seen a single lot lizard, not a single one. Though I've had some men try flirting with me at rest areas, or they try, you know, what's the word? Try being overly nice. I'm just like, get your diseases away from me. Dang, all y'all are. Oh, here's that dude. Why does it matter? So many different people like coming in. Hello, everybody. Oh, wait, what does that say? What you trying to say? Got you. Got you. Got you. I'm good. I was like confused. I was like, what? Farm? I guess maybe because like with the farms and different, like, I guess I don't understand daylight savings or anything like that because it's just like we're going into a weigh station. We're about to get our asses weighed for our emptiness. I'm literally empty. They're gonna look at my fucking truck and be like, "Why is this bitch coming in here, wasting my goddamn time?" I always pose for the cameras too. Um, I guess 'cause, like, I don't get like the daylight savings and stuff like that because not a lot of farmers do it anymore, and they only do that stuff for farmers. But farmers don't care. Look, it's already telling me to go left lane. It's just telling me to bypass. Like it already scanned, like it already just knew, like just to keep going, like stop wasting their time. But how's everybody? Yeah, I don't get it because it's like you're wasting the whole world's time with setting times back or forward for what? For farmers that don't even do it anymore, or like nobody uses it. If they do, it's not like a common thing anymore. I feel like that was like maybe like 20, 30 years ago, maybe 40 at this point, but who are we saving the clocks for? Oh, just to have an extra hour of daylight? Who is that helping? Nobody. Who cares? Oh my god, I don't want to drive in the dark. Man, who cares? Don't be a whim. Just drive in the dark. There's lights everywhere. Oh, it gets darker earlier. Okay. More time to sleep, I guess. Like, what do you mean? It gets darker early. It means I can go to bed earlier, get more sleep. I didn't skip the way station. I went through it. What do you mean? I went right through it, but they have do they have if you ever are on a highway and you see way stations, you're gonna see like these poles and you're gonna see like these boxes with lights and there's left or right. So it kind of forks. So you have the right where it points a green arrow telling you to go right, and that's where they weigh you. And then there's a left lane that has an arrow either pointing an X or pointing a green arrow telling you to go left. And since there's cameras, when you first pull in, there's going to be a pole with like seven different fucking cameras on it. And I'm pretty sure, honestly, I feel like those cameras can scan the weight of the trailer of some sort. I don't know if it's infrared. I don't know if it's like what kind of camera it is, but they have like these big ass cameras with like these almost like solar panel things like on top of the cameras or above them. And I swear to God, it scans something. It has to scan something because it it has to tell who's gonna go on the weigh station and who's not. Because they don't weigh every truck. They only weigh people that could possibly be an X amount of weight. And when I pulled through just now, it told me to just stay left. And I just kept driving. And you just drive through. I don't always have to get weighed. And on top of it, I'm empty right now. So what are they weighing for? Air? What are they gonna see? Air in my trailer? They're gonna open up my trailer doors and see air. I'm gonna go on the weight on the weigher and they're gonna see nothing. They're gonna weigh just the truck and the trailer and me and my stuff in the truck. And that's it. But I think like they have like cameras of some sort to like see an estimate of what they could be carrying of like weight wise. And then they redirect trucks either to go left or to go right. And you have to watch it. One, you have to go like a certain mile per hour. Like it's either 20, 25 miles per hour. And then you just look and see where the arrows point and then you just follow through. And then that's it. If they tell you to go right, all you have to do is just wait in the condo line and wait until it's your turn and drive on the scale. And then you just sit there and they scale your ass. If you're overweight, they're going to tell you to veer to the right and change your tandems, which is the back trailer tires. That's it. I mean, if you're overweight, regardless of how you fix your tandems, then you're kind of fucked. That's between you and God because you're going to be fucking with the DOT police. They're slightly different from regular police. They have to have certain training for us. Technically, technically, yes, we can get pulled over from regular cop, but they have to wait until a DOT cop comes. But in retrospect, unless we're speeding or doing something reckless, cops don't like normal cops don't pull us over. It's just DOT police that would pull us over. And usually they're checking your hours, making sure your logs are correct, making sure you're not actually driving over your drive time because people will be doing that. And you're not forging your clock in any shape, way, or form. And then, if it escalates, then they're gonna tell you to take to clip your seal off of your trailer and open it up and see what's inside and do an inspection like that. Asking for a friend. Um, well, probably, or who knows? People could be contrabanding like anything besides THC. I mean, they could be hauling stuff they're not supposed to, like for example, hazmat. not a lot of people have their hazmat endorsement, um, and they could be hauling hazmat and just don't have the placards for it. Because usually you'll see trucks like with that diamond shaped placard on the side of their trailers with like the hazmat type slash class that it is. And sometimes they don't have the placards on, and that's going to cause issues because one, you're driving without placards and you're carrying something with hazmat, could have killed yourself and others. And then two, if you don't have the endorsement, and it's just it would probably spiral, and that's probably why they pull over a lot of like people because they could be hauling hazmat materials of any sorts because there's 9 different categories and you could be hauling anything and you would never know. Yeah, they're everywhere. I would say like particularly like at especially like way stations. Like they see us. I mean, there's obviously like highway cameras and, city cameras and stuff like that. But I mean, like just for weighing, I think that those cameras are specialized to seeing. I don't think it has, like, maybe it is infrared and it can see what's inside. I wouldn't know what those cameras can or can't do. I don't know if there's infrared. I don't know if it just an estimate like telling you what is inside, like weight wise. Maybe it's both. Maybe it can see what's inside infrared wise to estimating how much that trailer is weighing. I don't know what they use for those cameras, but I know those way stations have cameras because it's like at least a couple miles. It'll say, "Oh, in 5 miles you have a way station," and all those poles leading towards that way station have cameras. Or if you look, there's going to be like an overhang pole that looks like it has like plastic, like white boxes above them, and I think it scans the top of your trailer. I see those because it tells you like all trucks must stay in the right lane, and you'll see a pole like hooked like an upside down L shape, and there's going to be like these plastic like boxes, like white tannish boxes hanging from those poles, and I think those are scanning the top of your trailer, like to see what's in it, like going like from a sky view of what's in the trailers when you're passing through those of some sort. It's scanning something when you drive through those because there will be signs like saying, "Oh, trucks have to stay to the right lane while going to that way station," and those poles will be there on those lanes, like on the side, and you could see them. They're like very obvious poles, or there's poles with just the cameras with those solar panels on them too. So I think they're getting a sky view of what's in your trailer, and I think they're getting a side as well. So they're getting a sky view and a side view of your trailer and seeing what could be inside. I think. I think that's how they're getting people, at least more often. I don't ever have any issues because I'm a good noodle. I have my hazmat endorsement and my tanker endorsement. So if I ever, 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 ever carry my tanker endorsement or carry any tanker loads or drive a tanker or hazmat loads, I'm chilling. I got my endorsement. I'm straight. And I got my TWIC license. So I could go work on the docks and shit like that. I'm squeaky clean. If y'all can get my TWIC license, that's how you know I'm a squeaky clean driver. Because the TWIC license goes through TSA, and those motherfuckers are looking for everything. And I had to get my fingerprints done, and I have a copy of my fingerprints. They give you a like a postal card like this big with a copy of your fingerprints from both hands. It does your fingers and your thumbs, and it shows like it's like they can scan it. It's like a not QR, but it's like a barcode on that postal card, and they scan it so DOT police can scan that, or just any job, like any TWIC job, could scan that, and they can see your forms for that fingerprinting. and your whole entire like stuff. Even on the Twik card, it has shit on the back. Rage bait? I ain't rage bait. What am I rage baiting for? Who am I appealing to? I'm just here to stream and just yap about trucking. What you mean? We chilling. All good vibes. No hate, just love. But no, I have that shit too. I don't have my double and triple trailer. I wasn't doing that shit. But I eventually want to learn to get my DoD flatbed experience. But I have to get into flatbed first before I can do DoD, which is like military grade shit, where you're hauling like military equipment, military goods, blah blah blah. It's third party stuff, so I wouldn't be enrolled with the military, but I would be a third party who helps the military haul stuff to other military facilities. I've heard mixed stuff about it. I've heard that it can be good. Sometimes it's annoying because you have to show like all your credentials depending on like the base and all that stuff. I'm like, a ton of money. Why are you fucking complaining? They make bank like 100K plus a year. Those type of flatbed drivers. But a lot of people prefer dry-van or refrigerated trailers. I mean, I've heard that refrigeration does decent with money, but you have to go to like the right companies for that. But it's also all competitive as well. Oh, you fell. What the hell? I ran over a fucking boat and she fell. Let me tighten her up. Is that better? Hello. There you go. How you gonna cut me off? That's crazy. It's also hot, like sweating hot. I don't know what the state's laws are for headlights, but I didn't see any signs that said headlights. Some states, like New York, you need to have your headlights on, which is like, why? It's the middle of the day. Why do I need my headlights on? I guess to see if your lights are working, all your light bulbs. I guess that's like, I would say New York is probably the worst place to, one, truck, two, to start working for trucking, and three, just the amount of rules and laws and regulations that they have. I try fucking staying away from New York because one, you need those hut stickers for New York to even do loads or to drive through the state with loads. So you have to have those stickers. Then you have to have your headlights on. And they also just, I don't know, they just seem like a very annoying state to drive for or like to drive into. I feel like that's where it really just becomes a nuisance. I'd say the worst state to park in overnight parking and to find parking is probably Jersey. It's like a hornet's nest. Like I'm playing with a hornet's nest, like some type of deadly hornet. Like there's so many local and regional drivers in that area, like New York, PA, and like Connecticut, Massachusetts, that all come to Jersey to like park. I don't know why, but every time I'm in Jersey, I feel like I'm struggling to find a parking spot. And it could be 4 in the afternoon and there's no parking anywhere. I can go to every gas station stop that allows trucks, even rest areas to anything. It's all full. It's like literally I signed up secretly to play the Hunger Games. That's what it felt like. Every time I drive near Jersey or even in the state of Jersey, I felt like I was playing the Hunger Games with other drivers. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to go to the bathroom. I'm not even trying to sleep there overnight. I just want to like stop to like use the bathroom or eat or something. But no, like those people are fucking wild with parking. And I'm just like, bro, I never voted. Voted? Oh, voted for what? What are we voting for? The Hunger Games? I mean, shit, I just feel like I'm already doing that as a daily thing with partying. In certain, I would say Ohio isn't bad. They're pretty chill. They're pretty nice people. I'd say for we're getting there. We're getting there. Hold on. Hold on. I'm here. There you go. I'm back. Okay. I had to answer a phone call. That's why it went black. I was answering a phone call. What's up? Fortnite edit 4C. What's good? What's good? Never wanted to change reality. What the fuck? Are you good? I think Richard is on some shrooms, tripping like on something, like going like this. Whoa. Like they're not in their body. Like they're sitting and they can see their body, but they're not in their body. So they're like tripping out because like that whole conversation does not make sense. I certainly am a CDLA 18 wheeler. I'm in a sleeper, so I will slowly show. There you go. I'm not going as fast as it looks. I promise. I'm actually going 65, which is not really much. I mean, I guess in a truck maybe, but some trucks can go 75. So I guess like in truck sense, I'm going slower. But yeah, no, I was in a phone call. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, no, there's my me and my window, and obviously you can tell by my seat that I'm in a truck. I guess I can improve with my steering wheel. My steering wheel says Freightliner. I know everybody's gonna talk shit about Freightliners. It's not mine. I'm a company driver. I'm not an owner op, so I didn't get to choose which truck I was in or what. Well, I mean, I guess technically, when I went to go get a truck, they gave me a list of trucks that I could have picked, and I mean, I guess I could have picked like a Kensworth or like a Volvo, I guess, but I don't know. This one was calling out to me. It just I don't know, felt natural to be in this one. So me and this lady have been together since November. We've been chilling. Oh, oh, you're from Israel, or are you making comments about Israel? Because that sentence does not make any sense. If you're from Israel, hello. If you want to make comments about Israel, I mean, I'm not trying to have like a political or very controversial conversation. I don't mind yapping, but I ain't about like doing like that truck and shit. And this truck waved to me. He looked at me and he's like, I was just like, we're both going the same speed, so I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know if he's trying to get in front of me or if he's just chilling on the side of me. As you can see, there's a trailer right there. Minnesota, nice. I'm in Michigan right now, so I'm in that CST time zone. Not Michigan, Wisconsin. Fuck me. I'm in Wisconsin. I haven't gone to Michigan yet. Have I? Yes, I've been to Michigan. I was just there at the beginning of this week, actually. I went to Detroit. and I was over in that Detroit area, and I did stuff around Detroit, and then I went above Detroit, and I went further up, and I went. I don't know what that town is called. Um, I'd have to look, but I've been to like that. Not crazy far up the mitten, but I've definitely. I would say I got like closer to like closer upward, more north, getting closer to those Great Lakes, but nothing like too far up north. But no, I'm not 34. I mean, do I look that old? That that's the real question. Do I look that old? That's the if I look like I'm 34, then I need to change something up, like my meals. Some is it my tattoo? Does my tattoo make me look that old? Does my arm sleeve make me look older? Maybe. No. I mean, obviously I'm gonna respond. I mean, I'm a chill YouTuber. I'm not like fame ain't gonna get in my head like some of these people. Like I appreciate anybody that comments or even joins. Like I'm not gonna be like one of those people that are like and subscribe. Like fuck no. Like if you wanna come back, you can come back. If you wanna follow, you can follow. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just chilling, we vibing. Let's roll with it. Let's get toasty in here. We slowly cracking this window. It's very windy out here in Wisconsin. I'll say that. Today is a very windy day. I'm guessing the wind is maybe around 20 miles per hour. Not as aggressive, but it's you can notice it. You can definitely notice it. I look 25. I'll take that. I'm actually 26. I'll take it. I'll take it. Maybe it's my maturity level. Because when you look at me, a lot of people think that I'm like 19 or 20, maybe 21. Because there's a few times where people like where I went to like concerts and stuff like that. And I went to like backstage and they look at me and they're like, "Where's your parents?" And I'm like, "I am an adult. I don't need parents. I don't need someone with me." Oh, I mean, who cares? What difference does my age or gender matter? I'm just we're just here. We in this in my streams and in my channel, we just exist. We don't hate, we don't judge. It's like that brain rot on TikTok. We listen but we don't judge. But we also don't spread hate either. Like other than that, we chilling. Everybody's allowed. Like people's pronouns or genders or age or race doesn't affect me and shouldn't affect them. Like are they currently paying me? Maybe. Maybe in some retrospect, in like the long run, maybe. But my company's the one that sends me my checks. As long as I get a check in my account, man, I don't give a fuck. That's just that mentality. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, while we have 10 people watching, I forgot to mention we should hydrate and um if you have any snacks or meals, make sure they eat something today, even if it's a fruit roll up. Not another way station. No. Oh, I do have my high beams. Oh, I do have all my lights on. I thought I turned them off. Oh well. I I have snacks. I just haven't chose what snacks I want to eat yet. It's a little too windy. It keeps blowing in my face. I'll just lower the heat down. I don't know if I should have crackers or more of a sweeter side. Very contemplating. But no, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, how can you look at your phone and do this, this, and this?" I'm like, "There's a phone mount. I just have to glance over for 2 seconds and I can read it." And I'm just driving straight at the moment. It's not like I'm getting off an exit or something. Then I wouldn't look. But if I'm just driving, I mean, all I'm paying attention to is my left side because I have a lane on my left side, and then what's in front of me, and that's it. There ain't nothing to my right except fields. And it's the middle of the day, so what animals are gonna come out in the middle of the day? Maybe a possum or a raccoon? I mean, they're nighttime, or maybe a beaver, but I feel like this area is too fucking dry for that shit. Like, all these trees are dead. The only thing I'm gonna be seeing is maybe a deer, and they're not gonna be coming out across the highway. They're gonna be eating and munching and chilling. I'm gonna grab these. My products are not sponsored, by the way. So if I'm showing something, doesn't mean I'm sponsored. Doesn't mean anything. I'm just a girl, just eating. Because at the end of the day, what's gonna happen? Are they losing sleep over it? Are they gonna stop breathing instantaneously? Like, what is your existence gonna do to them? Nothing. So, like, who cares what people think? Like, that's the mindset I've been at for so long. Like, I'll do stupid stuff because I simply just don't care. If I want to wear a fucking Burger King crown hat on my head in public and look like a fucking idiot, then I'll do it. Because you know why? I pay my bills, I work, so who gives a fuck? Like, I'm a grown ass adult. I can make my own goddamn decisions. Like, me wearing a fucking hat or doing certain things ain't gonna fucking bother nobody. And yes, I curse like a sailor, but you know what? Shouldn't matter. Basically, when I talk to people for my job, when I go to these warehouses or get unloaded or live loaded or whatever, obviously I'm very respectful. I show my manners. I'm very polite. So that's all that matters. I say my please and thank yous. Like, that's it. Obviously, I'll show respect when I'm doing my job. Like this, yes, this is part of my job, but I'd say like going to the warehouses, parking my truck, and getting my paperwork or getting paperwork from them. Like, obviously, that is where the work comes in. That's where you're like, you want to have that good customer service. And I already have that. Mhm. Like, people, you know what I've learned? It's not even like people in my generation, it's people like our parents or, people their age generation. I feel like they say we're complaining and that we're sensitive, yet they're the ones that are complaining the most about our existence, that we're lazy and that we don't work. That's what's crazy to me. They're saying that we complain and that we are doing too much and being too extra, yet All I hear is complaints from them. Make that make sense. Like that don't make no sense. They're saying we're sensitive, yet they're the ones talking. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, brother, all you're doing is wasting your breath on something that doesn't even affect you in any shape, way, or form. Like, why does my existence affect you that much? I am one person out of 8 billion people, and you're that concerned over me is crazy. The only person that should be like that is somebody that I'm dating. They should be like I should be their 8 billion people. Like I should be their only thought in the world. Like that's the only person that should be thinking about me to that level. Oh, I am live. New England. So East Coast, Northeast, or I guess it would be considered. Oh, no, I'm already in the lane. Never mind. I thought this lane was merging into 2 lanes, but it's still three. The New England area. What am I eating? So these taste like like those bones, those Scooby Bone snacks, but with a little bit of a sweet taste, like a sweeter taste. They're called cinnamon swirl bites, and the company's called Delicious Drizzlelicious. Excuse me, Drizzlelicious. There you go. And it's like rice cakes, and they're airy, but they have protein in them, which is I guess with two birds with one stone. I'm getting you know my protein in them. Only 90 calories per two pieces. And they're very airy. So like if they were more not as airy, oh fuck. I'd say they if they were like more of like a crunchier taste, I'd say they are exactly like the Scooby snacks but sweeter. But since it's very airy and light, it still has that taste, but it's not exactly that taste. And it's sweeter because it has that um like I guess the swirls, like the white little they're all stuck together. There's like little white swirls on them. I think that's what gives it the cinnamon taste or like the sweet taste. Are you here to type? To type? Type what? What am I typing to? Am I supposed to be typing something? Do a drift? Not the drift. Yeah, let me just drift it on a fucking highway real quick. Let me just whip it. Some Fast and Furious shit. Yeah, let me reenact Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious, and then just go from there real quick. I'm gonna play the music too to purposely be real extra too. East Coast, New England. So EST time zone, New England. That's Northeast, somewhere in the Northeast. Right now I'm in Wisconsin. No, I'm not. I'm in the cheesehead state. Which sucks because I've made it my small mission, like a side mission, to see every football stadium because I'm a football junkie. Not too much of a junkie, but I like watching the game and I understand the complex of it. I don't do like DraftKings or anything like that and do like the fantasy football shit, but like some of the players' names and stuff like that. But I don't know like their stats and stuff like that or like whatever. But I do know most. Also, like my lip is like shedding. I can feel the skin, but I can't get it. But no, I've seen the Detroit Lions, Cleveland Browns. I've seen the Eagles Stadium, Ravens Stadium. Let me restart. Baltimore Ravens, Philadelphia Eagles, Detroit Lions, Cleveland Browns. Mm, I've seen the New England Patriots. Um, I've seen others. Have I seen? Oh, the New York Jets and the New York Giants. I've seen both stadiums. So that's what, seven? What other ones have I seen? I've not seen the Texas. I've not done like the Cowboys because I know they're somewhere in Dallas, somewhere. I just don't know. I haven't been to Texas yet. I haven't done Kansas City, but I've been in that state. I just haven't seen their stadium. I've gotten close, but not. I haven't gotten that close. But I got close to seeing the Kansas City Chiefs stadium. Not there yet. Oh, you typed the whole fucking paragraph for what? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Where I can pursue anything. I appreciate that nice gesture. I was like, bro, they're typed out a whole paragraph. Have I seen Stranger Things? Yes, I have. I haven't. Let me reiterate. I watched the first season and a half. I was watching it while it was coming out, and then I got impatient and I stopped. And I think it's still going, isn't it? Didn't it just end? Like what, season 4 or 5 now? I'm gonna have to rewatch it just I guess like get caught up. Favorite character. Um I would say Hops. He's like, I know he's more of a dad figure to know, but I'd say, in my opinion, he's like just the dad character of all of them. And like every character, like any character that comes into his life, he automatically just becomes like that dad figure for them. And I think like that's just like so I I think that's sweet. I've seen spoilers and I've seen a lot over the time of Stranger Things, but I still think like throughout like the first like few seasons, he definitely was like that father figure until everything like until what I saw. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it for other people who want to watch it, but I'd say Hobbs because he's definitely like he was meant to be like that dad character for everybody. I think he definitely was like meant to like just be that glue for the like for people, like to hold them together. Of the outside? Yeah, I can give it a tour of the outside. There's my inside. There you go. I could move it a little bit more, but just don't tell these people that their license plates are gonna be on my stream. Just don't look up their don't look up their shit. But it's literally just a chill ass like stream. You can't really see too much, but there's a, like there's my shit. Thank you. I appreciate you loving it. Yeah, I'm the only one here. I'm a solo driver. I don't do team driving. It's just me, myself, and I. I mean, you can kind of see back here. My blankets are not folded right correctly, but it's good. And there's my passenger seat. There's, there. But no, I don't got like crazy lights or anything set up because I'm not an owner op, so I can't really overly customize it. There's limits. Like obviously I could do like hanging lights or like sticker like Velcro, maybe some little lights or something. I do have them, but they're like USB charging lights. So I would have to charge them all for them to work. And I really don't drive at nighttime to be doing all that stuff. I only drive like during the daytime. It's not even about me and my hours. It's just recently that's just what they've been giving me is just a lot of like stuff that's during the daytime. Like this appointment is technically for 11 something. And I'm gonna get there by 11 something. I'm only an hour out. I've been driving for a few like 2 hours, but this stream is only 50 something minutes. Like that big ass truck that's on the left of that trailer, that's the same size of what I drive. No seat. Huh? I'm in the seat. I'm driving. What do you mean, no seat? I'm sitting in my seat. You talking about the passenger seat? Yeah, there's a container with all like my trash bags, like my like my what's it called? Not a hydro flask, but like like one of my like my cup, my cuppy cup. Then I got tissue like spare tissue boxes in there. I got like hand sanitizer, just shit in my basket. And I got a bunch of, flannels, hoodies. I got a poncho that I wear. It's a reversal Nightmare Before Christmas poncho. But it's that passenger seat is just chilling. Shipping wars. I've seen episodes like on TV. Isn't that where they battle for like storage? No, that's Storage Wars. I was about to say I was about to say something. I was about like that was probably the most stupidest thing I think that just came out of my mouth. I was like, isn't that like the one where they bid for the storages? I'm like, wait, that's Storage Wars. Shipping Wars, is that like for the trucks where they fight to get their loads? I mean, my company sends me loads or sends me stuff. I don't have to like bid for anything or, do that shit. They do all that work for me. I either decline loads or I accept loads and then just go from there. I never have to fight for any loads. I don't have to like go on a computer and like search for loads in my nearby state or nearby areas to pick up, like where they say, "Oh, say no to cheap freight," like kind of stuff. Like, no, I don't. I don't have to fight for freight or anything. Like, I mean, sometimes freight can be slow just with everything going on in general, and just with like the tariff wars and everything. but I don't have to fight for it. They just send me stuff whenever. Like if like for example, like I'm picking this up in Wisconsin and I'm sending it to Ohio. I mean, it just really depends. I mean, sometimes they keep me in that state for a few days. I mean, really depends. Or sometimes I'd be, driving further. I've had those caramel swirls. I do have applesauce packs where, like those kid packs that you can just eat. I do have that. Look at this dude. He's gonna come. He's looking like he wants to come over. Come on. I know you want to come over. Yep. Yeah. Now I gotta slow down because I like to keep a certain distance away. It looks farther than it is actually in perception. I'm actually only let's see how many. I'm only 300 feet away from him. So it looks further away, like from the camera, but it's me in this truck. Well, actually, right now he's going further. He's going 70 miles per hour because I can see it on my dash how fast he's going and how far the distance is between me and him or her. Sadly, I would take that, but I don't have a PO box and I'm also celiac. So I only eat gluten free foods because it's a food allergy. Hence why that bag of sweets or snacks is said in big fat bold words gluten free. So I don't it's not like I want to. I'm not trying to be like a white girl and be like, oh my god, gluten free, vegan free, air. No. It's unfortunately for me, it's actually an allergy. I can't physically eat it or I will get sick. If I eat bread, I'm gonna be throwing up for a few hours. I guess if I want to be a skinny queen, I guess I could do it. Jokes aside, jokes aside. There you go. Like you didn't even see my trucker knob popping in. Consider the number of people. Yeah, I would say it's crazy to even stream and have this many people even interacting with me and talking to me and just being so nice. That's baffling to me. I can only imagine what it's like for them to have like thousands of people join in their streams and like do stuff. But see, I the one thing I don't mess with certain streamers or big streamers is that I feel like they get so sucked into having so many views or so many likes or so many things that they forget to enjoy it or forget to appreciate the people that are already watching. Like these people come out of their way to watch your streams, and I feel like a lot of them don't appreciate their streamers. Like every time I watch streams like that, like bigger streamers, I don't really see like that care anymore. Like they did in the beginning and then it stops. But like for me, like I've had this YouTube account for what years and I've only sat at 500 for like what a couple months and then I lost it because I'm not consistent with streaming one because I started trucking and stuff like that. But then I was like, you know what? I'll live stream of me driving and stuff like that and hope for the best and try to bring back some content into my, to my page. But like, yeah, I get like to an extent, maybe it pays for their bills and stuff like that. But like after a while, it's just like, don't you try to appreciate the people that have been there for you, who try to help you and stuff like that, and like who want to help you? Like, don't you think like you should take a minute and like step back from your mindset and just I don't know, appreciate people because like those thousands and thousands of people like are spending their time and day to watch you, and it's just like they don't appreciate it anymore. I feel like maybe some. I mean, sometimes they do like giveaways and stuff like that, or they shout people out, but it's just like maybe it's just because like their PR team or something, or maybe it's just because of like their contract. I don't know, but I really like that's what goes through in my head. Like, don't you want to like thank them or appreciate them for a minute, or just check on their well being, see how they're doing? Like it's crazy. Yeah. I had to do it. It was such a good opportunity for me to do it that I was just like, I couldn't miss out on the opportunity to not throw that in. I thought that was funny. All right, enjoy your dinner. It's dinner time? I guess maybe, oh, like the out there towards like the UK area over that way. Most people are in the middle of their evening. I forget that, like, I not forget they exist. I'd say I forget that they're so ahead. I would say because I forget like the UK, and like all of those countries over there are like hours on hours behind, or not behind, a day, like a hours ahead and a day ahead. That they're like on a whole nother breed from us with time wise. Like, isn't Japan not only a day ahead? And it's nighttime for them right now. So like they're like it's in the middle of the night for them. Like that's what's crazy to me. Like I think like that type of different time zone. Like it's like 5, 6, 7, like or later at night for these people. And it's just the beginning of our day. That's crazy. Bad thing. Say what? Cursing? Oh, me? Me never. Oh, I crazy. I'm rolling my eyes to the back of my head until they get caught back there. I could never. I should really have like a count how many times I curse in a stream. That would be funny. That would be funny. I would probably piss myself if I did that. Also, fun fact, I'm also type 1 diabetic. Yes, I can drive. Obviously, I'm doing it now, but I guess some people believe that diabetics can't do shit and that we apparently can't eat sugar for some fucking odd reason. Like, why is that such a stereotypical thing that diabetics can't eat sugar? That's what I want to know. It's not like we're limited. We can eat as much as we want. It's just we have to control how much insulin we're gonna take for it. In a sense, like it doesn't stop us. Like that's such a weird analogy to have for type 1 diabetics or type 2 diabetics. And it's not always type 2 diabetics are bigger. Some are just like me, just living their life. Oh yeah, this is the snack pack I was talking about. This one's cinnamon. And it's easy. All I have to do is twist and there we go. Look, this is sugar. Crazy. You know what's even crazier? I gave myself insulin for it. Free dogs? The fuck? Some random ass. I mean, I don't have a secondary phone to see that comment happen. I mean, I guess if you want to go live and yap about me, what can I do? That's your phone and your content. If people want to spread falseness, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and um what's the word? Try to persuade people. Like if they believe somebody else's word and they're stuck on it, go ahead. I ain't losing sleep. So many dead animals on this highway. It was like a half dead deer. Poor thing. I have a trash can over there. So if you see me throwing shit, that's why. There's a rest area in 4 miles. And then there's one in 41 miles. That's a crazy difference. From 4 miles to 41. Um, to my shipper, I have 44 minutes left. And then I'll probably end it so that I can, do my paperwork and probably, I don't know if this is a drop and hook or if I'm doing a live load. It didn't say. Sometimes it doesn't always tell you until I get there. It's always a surprise. I think it's a live load, if I'm being so real. But and then when I drop it in Ohio, I think it's a drop and hook. But I'm doing. I could be honestly wrong. Nobody was gonna tell me I had shit on my face. I had fucking the cinnamon swirl shit on my face. It's crazy. And I felt something on my side of my lip, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Snacks, my face. The hell. I'm a trooper of my class. Like, are you a state trooper of your class? Or are you just like you're the goat of your class, and that's what you're trying to say? Like you're the top G. Like you're like an alumni or something. If you're a trooper, come say hey. Just pull me over and be like, hey. I'm not gonna do anything, but I just want to say hi to your live stream. Technically, I'm not on my phone. I'm not texting, and I'm looking straight. I mean, technically, I guess you can say I look at the messages, but I'm not physically touching my phone. I'm hands free, unlike this driver. He's literally like was like this, and he almost just tried hitting me. You can pull him over. The guy that just passed me, pull him over for texting and driving. Oh, how long will I drive? I thought it said how well. Um, until my clock ends, I guess. I'll pick this up and start driving towards Ohio. Probably stop probably in Indiana or something. I don't think I'm gonna make it to Ohio today, but I'll drive as far as I can. It's only what 10:30 in the morning. I can drive till like maybe if I go back into Indiana, I'll be back on the East Coast time. So in their time zone, I'm thinking 5 or 6. This time zone, it's like 4 or 5. But right now, I'm going off of their time zone. But by the time I get back into Indiana, I'll probably stop around 4 or 5 o'clock, depending on what it's looking like for parking. I'll see about that. It just really comes down to how do I feel with the parking. Like if I pass a few like rest areas along the way and I'm seeing it's getting full, then I'm probably gonna start stopping so I don't have to hunt for a spot, or like a fuel stop or something, like a fuel location. Over talking? Oh, you mean like too many people are like asking questions over? No, it's. I mean, if you're a smart person, you're gonna see real quick that I have two Tic Tacs in my brain fighting for third place right now. So you know what? I'll give myself a little ego boost. Everyone says that this job is easy, but they're not CDL drivers. So it takes a lot of studying to get your general knowledge, air brakes combination, and then get your hazmat and tanker endorsements. And your double, if you want to get double and triple trailer, if the state has double, triple trailer endorsement, my the New England area, not all those states over there, don't have the like you can get the endorsement, but they don't have jobs that supply that endorsement for double and triple trailer. I would have to go over here more closer to far east, like east coast slash west coast to really just we're hitting construction, so I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna balance you with my finger, so it's not too bad. Because we're in construction zone. Am I riding at? Okay. Okay. I just stay at this speed. Block him? What is happening in the chat? Tattoo on my hand? You mean this? My parents? This? This small ass thing? Parents? My parents allowed me to do this? You mean this? A whole arm sleeve? You mean this? A back up a scythe? I could say it's a farmer tool. You mean my oh, there it is. My skillet tattoo? I have a Libra tattoo. You mean my airplane tattoo right here? You mean my other tattoos here? Crazy. You mean this whole arm piece? Crazy. My family don't. My family can't control me. Yeah, this. They ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, this is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 16 miles. You mean that small tattoo? And my parents don't need to. They don't control me. I make my own money. And if I want to spend my money on a tattoo, then I will. They're all meaningful to me, and that's all that matters. They don't have to mean jack shit to the next person, but they mean something to me. I have like a side piece. I have two side pieces, one on my left side and one on my right side. I have three tattoos on my side leg, on my left side of my leg, three over there. And then I have a thigh piece on my right leg, and it's almost my whole thigh, except my inner thigh. It covers my whole thigh, just about. And I just got on my outside right side of my leg another tattoo. And I got a quote in my inner right arm as well. And I got a quote on this left arm, which you can kind of see it with a semicolon too. And then I have the airplane here, suitcase here, wings with wording here. I I got a lot, and I don't give a fuck. Being racist, what is a bold claim? How's that a bold claim? How is that racist? Because they talked about, because he said that, or well, he or she or that person said that their family would skin them if they had a hand tattoo. And they asked if my family allowed me to do this. And I said, my family doesn't control me, tell me what to do with I'm my own person. I'm the legal age to get tattoos. I'm pretty sure in all states almost the age to tattoo is 18 and I'm 26. I'm almost 10 years older than the state age to get a tattoo. And I work. I'm literally working. Like, what do you mean? I can get my own tattoos with my own money. I pay for my bills. My bills are paid. I have my own car. I have my own shit. I have my own place. Like, I don't need them to do anything for me. They can be there to support me and be there to like love me if they want to, but I don't need them or their money. I'm fine on my own. Mm. I'm like, maybe in other cultures or other religions, they don't allow that stuff and it sucks, but my story, my my tattoos are their own stories and they write for themselves and they write for me. The only person that they need to matter to is to me. That's all that matters. Like I have this whole entire arm sleeve, like this little hand tattoo. Yeah, maybe it stops me from getting some corporate job, but who's to say I don't need a corporate job? I'm chilling. I'm a blue collar trucker. My job helps put foundation into the USA. Let's think about it. Boats and trucks and trains are like the main start to a lot. Without like truck drivers, like everybody's medicines, everybody's foods, everybody's gas, people's houses, like transport construction, wood, glass, gasoline for cars. Like we're the foundation. Like we're part of the foundation for this country. I wouldn't say like me, myself, and I are doing all of that, but every trucker equals up to that whole sum. Like same with the boat workers and the people that drive the boats that are shipping that stuff to our country, or people that just get that shit ready for us to pick up. Same with people who drive the trains that deliver those that stuff too. Like we're like those are the three big main things that like transport logistics across country. If you think about it. Hello, hello, hello. Eat a pizza. Probably barbecue. Barbecue chicken. It actually sucks with like parmesan on it. Gas with like a nice like good cheese pull too, with grated parm and whatever cheese with chicken and barbecue. Shit would slap. With it's fire. I think that's a good one. Or you know what would be a good idea? Garlic parm crust with like white sauce and chicken with like seasoning and shit and like maybe some type of like shredded cheese, like maybe pepper jack or like pepper jack and cheddar or something, something like to bring it all together. That sounds fucking fire. Oh, I'm such in a pizza mood now. That would be so good to taste. Yeah, multiple times. I mean, that's probably a normal thing I see. And it's not all trucks. Sometimes it's two cars, like collisions. A lot of collisions. A lot of collisions. I've seen like it happen, and then sometimes I just drive and you can hear it far ahead, and then by the time you pass it, you're like, damn. Like sometimes I hear the bang, like further up, or sometimes I'm just driving through it and they have it like the like shoulder or one of the lanes closed, and then you see like a flatbed forklift like type of like those flatbed trucks that pick up the cars and stuff like that, or like ambulance and shit and fire trucks. I've seen, what state was it in? I think it was in Ohio too. There was a car on fire. I was driving on one of the highways and there was a car physically being on fire, and there was like three, like two fire trucks, an ambulance, and a shit ton of cops, and it was just like engulfed in flame. You can see all the black smoke everywhere. It was crazy. Always be driving safe. I'm a safe noodle. Unlike this truck in front of me, he's swerving. I mean, granted, it does look like we're swerving a lot of times, but granted, it's just the wind. Like sometimes the wind is too much for our trailers, and sometimes it just hits us a little harder than others. It's not always my fault if like my truck is like not crossing entirely fully into a lane, but sometimes like my trailer tires will like get close to those like the lanes were close to the lines, but like that's the most I've ever done because of the wind. But most of the time, if I can't control it and I feel like I'm having a hard time controlling me, the truck and trailer while driving, I'll pull over and wait until the wind calms down. I try to look at the channels ahead of time for the states I go to, but sometimes things are just too unpredictable, even for weather channels or weather apps. So if it gets too windy for me, then I'll pull over and stop at a rest area and just sit there until it gets better. If it doesn't get better, then I'll wait until tomorrow. I'm not risking my safety and other safeties. We're switching. There you go. The audio is shit. This AirPod is on its last legs. I isn't that doesn't matter. What are you doing? What are you retracting? I'm very curious. Why are you going so slow? I guess because it's an fine. What are we saying GG to? Did I win something? Did something happen? Did I win the Nobel Prize? Was that a good noodle? Did I win that? Wishes. Also, hydrate, everybody. Nice daily update. Hydrate, snack on something, eat something. I did get this one lighter. I don't know what state it was in, but it doesn't work. But I thought it was funny because it's like one of those very country lighters. It says "God bless the American drew." I thought it was funny. don't work. So no point of having it. I mean, I keep it because it's cool, like the front of it, but it don't work for shit. There's a double trailer. I should rotate it and show you. Oh yeah, I have a Nightmare Before Christmas and Michael Myers. You know all my Halloween shit. You know, I thought to go more loose, comfy clothes today. Here, I'll show you my the road looking like nothing, just boring. I do have to get off at an exit in 3 miles. What the? But no, it's chilling. As you can see, there's a bunch of cheese head plates. Oh, but there, it still looks the same. Nothing's changed. Just me behind another truck. What in the hell is that car doing? Like, look, it has like 3 bins on the back of its car. I wonder what's in those bins. And that is like slightly slanted up, and they have bungee cords holding the bins down. That doesn't seem safe. I feel like that shit's gonna fall. Like one big bump, their shit's going dead ass. But it really is just nothing's out here. I can I thought there would be more cities or more towns, but it's a lot of farms on both my left and right. Let's see, what does it say? Ho chunk? Ho chunk? Ho Ho chunk gaming? Ho chunk. Interesting. Ho dash chunk. Interesting. I like how they have a pedazzle of red on the side of the road with new pavement. Very interesting, very enlightening. Take the exit. Off to the exit. Now, wait, actually, I want you guys to see me and my skills. I gotta take this exit, so yeah, I'll do it. There we go. Hmm. There you go. Feel like that's very bumpy. We chilling. Now we're gonna have some fun. What is that? Is that high school? A convention center with a water park like hotel or something. There's a convention center and then a water park. Looks like they got a water slide. See, the camera makes it look like it's further away, but it's really not that far. But yeah, I've seen this like this water park before. The indoor water park, Collier. Yeah, Collier Resort. Oh shoot, that's cool as fuck. It's a whole water park, literally with hotels. Mm.